Okay, Uhuru Chindioma Negemunte. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sima Azidibia, the teaching magnet, the custodian of the Arrow for Pancham. This evening, I just want to make a gentle reminder to His Excellency, Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, as a matter of urgency. And the urgency is because of the news we've been circulating today. And which news is that? Our dear brother, Reverend Father Chaloko, Reverend Father Madoka, popularly known as Father Chaloko, has breached the law of the Homeland Security law. And we, the Ordinary adherents, we want the governor to arraign him so that he will face the jail term and possibly the 20 million naira fine, or anything the court will find out that is best for him, because the Homeland Security law says anybody convicted or caught in the act of obtaining by false pretense, or in the act of abracadabra or whatsoever, or okite, that the person will face 6 years jail term. And it is quite unfortunate that our own brother, who always campaign against RNG, has finally been caught with the RNG. So we want the law to take its due course. And if the governor did not openly ridicule, if the security agency of the Udogachi, not the governor, this is not the job of the governor, if the Udogachi did not ridicule this very reverend, the way they ridicule our counterparts, then our fellow native doctors or Dibia, and I'm not sure they've ridiculed any Dibia so far. Okay, they've ridiculed native doctors so far. So the point is, we want them to ridicule the same ridicule to this Reverend Father, the way ABS always goes about showing people that this is the native doctor. He could not call the name of his God. He cannot call his God to come out. He cannot call his deity to do miracle. I want the Udogachi operative to repeat the same. Let this reverend call on the Jesus and do the same miracle he has been caught for. We want that to also trend on social media, just the way that of Momila Fulanya trended and Apoko trended. We also want them to be ridiculed in court, just the way we, or adjourn. I want the law to take its due course. Why I'm saying this is this: the news have not started trending, and my anger is that why it's not trending is because he's not a native doctor. That is why, or he's not a Dibia. That is why the news have not trended, have not been trending. But I will make sure with everything in us, we use our own media and make it trend. Why I'm making it trend is because if this happens to a Dibia, ABS would have carried it. I'm still waiting for ABS. If ABS did not carry this news, then ABS is partial. ABS must carry it. Let us see you interrogate this Reverend Father. Let us see him call down the God of his masters from heaven. Let us see him perform miracle, both the cripple, the lame, the blind. Let them see. Let us see it on camera. Just the way Momila Flanya was made to call on a cooler to come. Please, with His Excellency, if ABS, let them stream it so that we can see it online. Let us also let him be detained in the Udogachi. I'm not teaching you your job, sir. I'm not teaching the Udogachi operative their job. But I'm suggesting that if a law is a law, then the law is not a respecter of anybody. Be it a Dibia, be it a native doctor, be it a priest, be it a pastor. So since the law did not show any form of sentiment, I trust the law that the law will do its course on Father Chaloko. Let us see Father Chaloko let Father Sherlock show us how he has healed the sick, raised the dead, how he has commanded fire, how he has healed the cripple, how he always heard the voice of the Lord when the Lord tells him to disrupt sacrifices on the road. Please, sir, this news have not trended the way I want it to trend. I want ABS, the way ABS was televising Momila Fulanya. I want ABS to televise Father Chaloko. Yes. Reverend Father Ifeanyi Madoka. I want ABS to televise you so that you show the world that it's not only in Ordinana that we have fake. Yes. That in the Christendom there are many fake. The other day I said that Father Ebubemonso is a fake. You people think I'm joking. I'm asking him to file litigation against me in court that I called him fake. He's saying silent is golden. I want him to file defamation of character. He said silent is golden. I'm saying it again. Father Ebubemonso is fake. Please file defamation against me. Don't keep silent. Yes. If you don't file litigation, you're not man enough. File litigation, file defamation of character. But let me remind you what I defamed you about. I defamed you that you are not a prophet, that you see nothing with your eyes. And for me to show you that you are not a prophet, 100 persons randomly will be brought. And you, Father Ebubemonso, will prophesy for them. Which I personally will do. That is an open challenge. I will do it, but you cannot do it. Then if you can't do it, then it's no longer defamation. It's now a proof that you are not a prophet. That all this ribobo you've been doing is a blatant lie. Since you've decided to ridicule us, I am going to help you and ridicule you very well. We will bring 100 persons in court. You prophesy to them, and myself will prophesy to these 100 persons. Let these 100 persons say that I am lying, then arrest me. Random persons, we pick random persons. Random persons. So, the same way Father Chaloko said that we, Ordinary, everybody, total labeling, not separating the Oka from Ata, but total labeling that all of us are fake. That is the same way the ancestors has exposed his stupidity, that is a blatant RNG bandit. The same Father Chaloko that always goes about showing that this is where they are doing a sacrifice. Not knowing that the same thing he is accusing us is what he has been perpetuating. Now the ancestors has caught up with him. Now, all I'm begging is this. Let the Homeland Security Law take its due course, because the Article 3 of the Homeland Security Law says that any religious person or a spiritual leader that is caught with fake or obtaining by false pretense will be arraigned in court, and the judgment will be, the arraignment will be 20 million naira fine and 6 years jail term, or at the mercy of the judge, whatever the verdict is. So what I'm begging is this, sir. Akwaoko Tualake has been pardoned for, he's serving his 2 years now. He's remaining 11 months. I want this same Father Chaloko to join Akwaoko there. Yes, that is the law. The law will not be partial to a native doctor or a dibia or a priest. The law must make sure that Father Chaloko goes to jail and pays fine of 20 million naira. At the mercy of the judge knows how many years he wants to give him. Just like the way the judge pardoned Akwaoko and reduced his 6 years to 2 years. So, if the judge decides to pardon Father Chaloko and reduce his own to 5 years, or 4 years, or 3 years, depending on the level of argument placed against him, let the court do its court bidding. I am not determinant of the law, respectfully, but I'm saying that the law must be applied to everybody regardless. Since Father Chaloko has been proven to be an RNG bandit, he must go to jail. He must go to jail. He must go to jail. And since Father Ebubem also said that we, the ordinary, all of us are worshiping, that everything that he alleged that the Okite, he, a reverend father, alleging that what he has in his hand is Okite, is an error. It takes a Dibia to know what is Okite and not an Okite. Since Father Ebubem also knows what is Okite, we don't get to question Father Ebubem also. Because Father Ebubem also knows what is Okite. That means Father Ebubem also is doing Okite. For him to be able to determine what is Okite, he knows what is Okite. And I personally, on my personal time, is telling Father Ebubem also that since you defamed ordinary practitioners, I, Mazidibia, says that you are not a prophet. Nothing goes in your eyes. You see nothing. You are a blatant RNG bandit. If you say I'm lying, file defamation of character against me. My office is in Oka. File defamation of character. Let us bring 100 persons in court. You prophesy for them and I go to jail. But if you can't prophesy to them and I prophesy for them concurrently without error, you will face it. So defamation is when I say you are this and you are, I can't prove it. That is defamation. But when I say you are this and you can't prove it and I prove it, it is not defamation, it is fact. So he who alleges should prove. So if you say I'm alleging, please come and prove it. So for the Bembanso, if you like, keep on saying silent is the best answer for a fool. No problem. I am the fool, no problem. But please, be honorable enough to show the world that you are not an RNG bandit. Come and prophesy to the people. Ribobo, ribobo, ribobo. Do it in court. 100 people at random. In the Bible, we are told of the story of Elijah and the prophet of Baal. I am the prophet of Baal, calling you Elijah. And Elijah, you are keeping silent. Shame unto you, Elijah. So summon courage and come. File litigation, file defamation of character against me. That my let me say it, let it be on record. I said, Father Ebubem, you are not a prophet. Nothing goes in your eyes. And if you say I'm lying, let us state a 100% challenge. You come and prophesy. And I said, I am a prophet. I am a diviner. I can prove to you that this 100%, I will tell them concurrently their ailment, their problem. So the thing is this. Why I'm saying this clear is this. I don't want you to say this. I'm trying to give you the line of what you will file litigation against me. Defamation. So it will be easier for you. Defamation that I said you are not a prophet. That you are an RNG bandit. Just the way they caught up with Father Chaloko, the same way they will cut up with you in due time. So for the Bemoso, if you say you are not an RNG bandit, I challenge you to court to come and prove to the whole world. 100 persons at random. You prophesy. And if you can prophesy, then let me face the law. But if you can't prophesy, shame to you. It's just as simple as that. I said I am a diviner. I am a dibia. I am a dibia. And I can tell you without apology, if you come to my house, you don't need to tell me any story of what transpired in your life. Are you listening? You don't need to tell me anything that has transpired in your life. You just need to hold my hand. Just look at me. Just sit down. And I will tell you your problem. This is why I said that I am boldly telling you, if you can do this, simple. Are you listening, sir? So, sir, if you say it's defamation of character, send your lawyer my way. But you prove it in court. This one don't have to do with a lawyer. This one have to do with a prophet versus a prophet. Biaka enene. Biaka enene. So one is that I am still saying what I told you earlier. If you like, you respond though. If you like, you don't respond though. I will keep on telling you this until you prove it in court. Because the Homeland Security law is trying to checkmate who is fake and who is real. So if you say I defamed you, that you are an anointed prophet of the Most High, that this nonchalant boy defamed you, sir, come and prove it in court. 100% at random. This one not be the person where you know before. 100% at random. We do it. I think this is the right time for you to set the record straight. Because whomever looked at Father Charlock when he was ridiculing the traditional practitioner, would think that Father Charlock is so real. At the climax of this heat, what Father Bemonso could do, is to ridicule Ordinana openly on camera. Let the law take equal justice, no sentiment, no preferential treatment. Let the law take equal justice. So please, I am begging, and we are petitioning that, we are not petitioning actually, we are begging the Udogachi operatives to make sure that Father Charlock goes to jail. That is what the Homeland Security law says. If any day I do arrange, Mazidibia will end up in jail. If I do arrange, I will end up in jail. If I do arrange, jail direct. In fact, my own should have no pardon. My own should be straight to jail. No pardon. I will enjoy my 6 years there. Tomorrow, if I see arrange, I will run. So let the law take its full course on whomsoever. Since we've been begging, let us analyze this law. And we said, no, the law is sacrosanct. Okay, let's work with this law. The law should remember Father Charlock. And if this law failed to remember Father Charlock, that means every other person that has been held with respect to this law should be discharged and acquitted. Are you getting my point? So, dear Governor Chukwumacha Soludo, Professor, with due respect, sir, please, olu nke atụ na gị egwu. Olu Charlock ijenga atụ na gị egwu, nnam. Olu Charlock ijenga atụ na gị egwu. Nkwa nna ekweghị bụ na, the promise I'm making is that even if your favorite, Father Ijegodu weta ose na mbọ, onye na ndo ka mbọ, ịkpọ m iru ọkwụsị ịlụ ọlụ. Mụ gwara ọsọ gị jee Gala, jee India, weta ọgwụ ihe ejibu amada dị, ịkpọrọ ama iru, ebinye nga ọgwụ iji na-arụ. Mụ na-agwa obi aka igosi ụwa na o nwere ife ịma bụ maka ịwalidebe ndị mmadụ, rapụpụpụ ratatatata, bịa na kamera n'iru court, let us prove it. If you can prophesy, let the whole world know. Ọ bụrụkwa ama psychology, adịm aka ụda aka nọ nnọba mmadụ a na-ebuli ife bụ ama ndị bụ ndị anyị akpọta mma anyị egosi ndị bụ ndị ama isi na onye bụ onye ama ebe a. So what I'm saying is this. Olugokwa, please, Father Charlock, ebe ọ bụ na ị nọ, jiri aka gọ ka mma na iji aka gị submit elu onwe gị ndị Udogachi. Ka array n'oge in court. Ka ije nga, that is what the law said. Ọ ife law kwu. Mmere arrange njiri aka m bịa submit elu onwe m n'aka Udogachi. Office m dịkwu nso ebe a. Fakpụrụ m nje nga. Iwota. So what I'm saying is this. I want you people to see the way this thing is. ABS, he post to Okwanka. ABS, you've not posted this since. Why? Maka na oburu onye ordinana. Anambra Broadcasting Service, you've not posted this one. Why? Unfair treatment, unequal dispensation. Post this one. Post this one. Let us see you interrogating Father Charlock. Father Charlock, eziokwu na imela arrange, eziokwu na ibu pulpit bandit, eziokwu na ibu onye ori, eziokwu na ive aka ị na-eme, ni na awole ndị mmadụ obtaining by false pretense. I document ya, nenekwe etu anyị si nene mmụọ mmiri afụla anya, akwa ọkụ tuwala aki, eke hit, etu aka anyị si nene chọ ya. So that I man unu na-eme equal dispensation of judgment. I told you people, ofu aka lọta mmanụ ohe elu onye ọbụla. Mbọsị ọbụla mụ ọbụla azidibia, mbọsị unu ya aṅụdom na mụ mela arrange. Biko ABS, make sure unu kwụrụ ụgwọ. Kwụọ na ụgwọ ka adị nke mgbe anụ adị na my own. Ka ọ trend kụwa niile ma nọ bandit ka mbụ. An arrange bandit. Arrange bandit. So if you know Father Bemonso is too LAC, you don't respond. No. You can't start a war and run away from it. You can't start a war and say you can't respond. If you say you are not responding, once you say you are not responding, it means that I could against you. So pick up courage and respond. I have more time for Ogunugako. Pick up courage and respond. My prophet, be on camera. bịa ka ije court ka ije mara onye bụ onye amụ. Let there be panel of judges 100%. That is what I'm begging. I'm too greedy. All I want is let justice take a full turn. So I'm begging you this thing. You hypocrite now comment vain words. I seek no validation from you. Because the truth is simple. If I want to Ndini na arrange go na court for obtaining by false pretense. Bunda ordinana so far. Yes, majority bunda ordinana. Because no kai ba na news kai ma. Etu ejide Fada Chaloku oni di egba na news. Oye wutem na Fada Chaloku agbaro na news. Oge wutem na Fada Chaloku agbaro na news. Ogbaro na news, it means that na maybe no allegation can na ebu ya. Fada Chaloku obu na igbaro na news, oya dika na ebu ga ebu wa. Iwata. So oya igba na news na ọma na obere ebo wa ka na-ebo gị na eziokwu ka na-ekwu maka gị. So ihe na-ekwu bibiko inidi ka ịgbakwa na news. Inidi ka ịgba na news. Ọbụrụ sọ ndị ọdịnala na-agba na news. Inidi ka ịgba na news ka ama na ọbụrụ sọ ndị ọdịnala na-eme arrange. Inidi ka ịgba na news. Ịgbara na news obi adị m mma. Ebiesi ebu gị interrogate ego etu esi mecha ndị ọdịnala. Let them ridicule you etu esi ridicule ndị ọdịnala. That does not mean, if I'm that does not mean I'm supporting onye melajife. No. What I mean is that onye obuna na-eme nke na odi ụka meajife. The same treatment for onye melodia nke na odi ordinana. Iwata because etu aka yesi we rochapụta nwata na ọka. Ka anyị wole debe ndị bai, ka anyị lijizi ordinana na wole ndị bai, ka anyị lijizi ụka na wole ndị bai. Ka ọ bụrụ equal treatment, free and fair. Ka anyị malụ ndị bụ eziokwu. Ndị mekanik ekwezi anyị malụ ndị ala. That is what I'm begging for. Ka ndị mekanik yali kwezi anyị ka anyị malụ ndị ala, ka anyị rochapụnụ ndị mekanik, ka anyị rochapụnụ ndị mekanik, rochapụ ndị mekanik, ka ndị mekanik gaa n'iche, ndị ala gaa iche. By doing that, onye ọbụla na-eje ụka, ọ na-eje ụka n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu. Onye ọbụla na-eme ọdịnala, ọ na-eme ọdịnala n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu. Maka na ịmakwa na echekibe echeki, onwe ndị Fada Chaloku nyeche olive oil na ụdị na ha jee feje na surgery. It is possible. Fa nwe olive oil a na fa ya dị mma. You get my point? So, Fada Bemonso, eche na ma akwụsibero m. Mmechie echi, mbidokwa, mmegide gị respond. Ịmụ masị don't respond. Onye ka ị na-agwa abụmewu eyi ngo maazị n'anya. You won't respond. Ịkpanye machis ọkụ nwụrụ, esizi ya na ị chọrọ ịkwanyụ. You started the fire. Mgbe ị na-agba ya si ọnụ na kamera ịmahọ. You started the fire. Bịa ka ị prove onwe. Oh, ibidozi ọgwụ si na silent is the best. Ị na-agwa onye ala eyi nga ụmụaka n'anya. So maka ndị na-asị m no eat and no peace. An Anglican priest is a reverend father. Oh, Igbo na adanu. Go and look it up. An Anglican priest is a reverend father, just the same way a Catholic priest is called a reverend father. So Fada Chaloku is a reverend father. That is the full denotation of his title. Reverend father. That is the denotation. So what am I trying to say? Open Aguna chamber. Etua. Nike and Emakai. Odog welcome. Etu isi na ajụ mmiri ya kpọtuo Jesus. Ị need iju Chaloku. Ya mekwa ka ndị ngwụlọ enwe ndị ngwụlọ nọcha na n'ọka. Aya abịa nwụta ka Chaloku mee ka ndị ngwụlọ aga ije. Iwata. Unu ncha niile melod na ife anịnịga. Aja na Igbo ya ala ata ochu unu ncha. In fact, no matter how careful unu dị henceforth, unu ga-eme mistake. Unu ncha niile ka unu rana wele ọdịnala na-trend. No matter how careful unu dị henceforth, unu yala ime mistake. Ihe ọkpụkpa ga-akpa unu. Unless na ajị n'Igbo adọrọ ọ ga-alapụta unu ncha niile one after the other. So that in the right time, if na this online security law ya help onye ọbụla, anyị rọcha ata, anyị racha ọka, emela ogugu, emela nwa nọsi ike, enwede ndị pulpit bandit, enwede ndị ọdịnala bandit. Let us catch every bandit. Iwata. Let us catch every ọdịnala bandit. Let us catch every ọdịnala bandit concurrently. Ejide onye a, ị na-eme ọdịnala, ị na-ezu ori, iji ọdịnala awa sikpụrụ gị kpọchie. Ejide mụnwa sikpụrụ mkpọchie. etu ejide Fada Chalọ ka anyị akpọli akpọchi. So